Okay, here we are back again with more Mass Effect 2. And we should probably talk to this Miranda and Jacob people because, we should really learn more about them before we go on a mission with them and have to trust them at our back. I just feel like, I need to know the people that are following me around and staring at my butt all the time. I just, I feel like that's a pretty basic thing, a pretty basic requirement that I know a little bit about the people following me around. So let's say hi to Miranda here.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I haven't said thank you yet. I should probably do that.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We don't have to be at each other's throats. You did save my life, and I appreciate that. So, we can try to start at square one and move forward from there, I think.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
That's not what I meant.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Okay, so tell me about yourself.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Yeah.
Worried about my qualifications?
No.
I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was asking about you.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Fine.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Oh, yeah? Really?
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Well, I guess in that case.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Okay.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Fair enough.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Fair enough. So yeah, and importing a character from Mass Effect 1 gets you a few bonuses. So because I'd maxed out my Paragon bar, I start out with a nice little boost in Paragon, which is nice because it helps you because you do have some pretty early, there are some pretty early sort of moments that are locked behind reputation gate, basically, and you also start out a little higher level. If I'd maxed out my level in Mass Effect 1, I think the max level is 60 in Mass Effect 1. I would have started at level 5, I think, but as it is, I think I only started at level 2 or 3. And because I've completed, this is a bonus. This might be a bonus for completing Mass Effect 1, or it might be a bonus for having completed Mass Effect 2 before. I think this is a bonus that you only get on your second playthrough, subsequent playthroughs of Mass Effect 2. So basically, it's like a replay bonus. And you also end up with you start out with a lot of money. Because I was rich in Mass Effect 1, so I start out with a bunch of money and a bunch of resources. These will come into effect a little bit later, but we'll learn about them a little bit later. But yeah, as you can probably tell already, there's quite a few changes from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2, in terms of gameplay as well, in terms of combat and gameplay. For the most part, I like them. I like the changes, and it's a pretty drastic change from the first game to the second game. The change from Mass Effect 2 to Mass Effect 3 is not quite as drastic. There's a few things that change, but it's not as big of an overhaul as it is between the first and second games. Probably the biggest thing that you probably noticed so far is that there are now ammo clips for guns, which is a really interesting kind of obvious downgrade from not having clips in Mass Effect 1, but they do have a really interesting in-universe explanation for why in the past 2 years they've just suddenly decided to go back to having ammo clips. Technically, in universe, they're not considered ammo clips. They're actually heat sinks. They're basically ejectable heat sinks. So the idea was in Mass Effect 1, you could fire until your gun overheated, and then you had to wait until it cooled down. In Mass Effect 2, basically, the clips are heat sinks, so that when your gun overheats, basically once you get to, 5 or 6 gunshots or however many shots you get, instead of having to wait for your gun to cool down, you eject the heat sink and slide in a new one so that you can begin firing again immediately instead of having to wait. So I guess theoretically in-universe is kind of an upgrade, even though it's actually, functionally a downgrade. But yeah, so that's my little spiel about the heatsink thing. It's kind of annoying, but I also kind of appreciate the balls on them to actually try to explain it that way. And you'll also notice there isn't really any more inventory in Mass Effect 2, which is kind of nice, though it does limit the customization options quite a bit. So let's talk to Jacob, and then we'll go to Freedom's Progress.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Well, I didn't join Cerberus. I'm here to help colonists.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
That I'm not sure about.
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
So what about you in the Alliance? You said you were in the Alliance.
You said you served in the Alliance.
Yeah, that's
5
what I
years
said.
in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I guess. Let's go to the colony then. Let's do it. Oh, and so this is also a thing that happens. So every time you finish a mission, it does one of these. So yeah, these are the following bonuses for having beaten Mass Effect 2 before. Yeah, so these are my replay bonuses, basically.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. And we've got no target to go after.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Yeah, I mean, have a little hope, guys. Have a little hope. There might be somebody. We gotta, you know, at least try to find somebody. Yep, nice and deserted.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Yeah, this is definitely creepy, especially with the music. The creepy music isn't helping.
Strange. Labeled as other colonies.
Rerouting power. Requesting
Activity. I got it.
Please consider your aggressive attitude.
Shoot them before they take out the field.
Have a nice trip.
Failing. Requesting assistance. Backup hostile forces have engaged. Excuse me. Hostile forces have engaged. Allied force casualty. Critical system damage.
Alright, cool.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
It could be a good sign. It means somebody's here. Maybe it's a survivor. I try to look on the bright side of life, you know? I'm a glass half full kind of person. What can I say? I mean, I feel like Shepard would be too. She's alive. She's been dead for 2 years and now she's alive again. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's do a bypass. I really should, like... I don't really need armor-piercing ammo. None of the enemies we're fighting so far have armor. Whoops.
Impact event. Impact imminent. Hostile forces have engaged. System failing.
My bad. My bad. Hey, it's Quarians.
Stop right there!
Froda, you said you'd let me handle this.
Hey.
Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Froda, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
What?
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Okay, and just to make sure there's no ammo here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know.
Careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Whoa, so I see.
We'll take care of him.
Not a problem, not a problem.
They've seen us.
Oh. That was easy. Okay.
Use overload on him.
Oh, there's another one.
One left! Perfect! Through my shields! One left!
We good?
Shepard, Praza
Okay.
and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen.
Oh, you gotta
They
be kidding
want
me.
to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
Well,
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
jeez, Praza. What is up your butt, dude?
There we go! One left!
Got him! Drop him.
There we go! Perfect! There we go!
Shepard, we're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover
No
and
doubt.
open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Okay. They also seriously improved
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
the AI in this game.
Affirmative.
So, much better.
mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Oh, you know. Let's do it. There we go.
It's going up.
Good job, guys. Good job. So yeah, next time we'll probably, well, I'll talk to Tala in a second here. We need to find, find her friend, Vitor. Talk to him and see what he knows, because he clearly knows something. So yeah, as always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, share with your buddies, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.